Yo, what's up guys? Raw here. And this is another sneak peek video. I had to do these separately. I didn't want to combine them all. But this one I saw on the Facebook page. It's on a couple of the other social media pages as well. And like I said, IGG is just releasing tons of sneak peeks. I'm assuming this is all from the same update. What I think is going on is the last update that introduced um, a couple different things, and since Lost Realm and Wretched Gorge and all that, there's some flaws with the mechanics. Some things just don't seem right. So this is my guess is they're kind of trying to fix stuff up a little bit, so everything's not so impossible and the Lost Realm, Here Be Demon, and all that. So this is the picture they released, and it just says sneak peek, and it has this pretty awesome looking, looks like a wooden mystical hero, we're assuming. But they released a little story with it as well. And I'm going to read through this, guys, and I apologize if you really don't want to hear this. But this is the little caption to the picture. And we're going to start reading it now. The mystical forest of the Lost Realm seemed to part before the mighty being. And I'm assuming that's this guy here. Though he blended in well with the forest, he stood out when spotted. The peaceful calm that radiated from him kept even the most skittish animals at ease. So he's friendly with all the animals in the Lost Realm. I'm assuming he's not really a bad guy or anything like that. All of a sudden, the branches overhead snapped when a tiny fairy dragon came careening through the thickets, which means he came out of the bushes, a little fairy dragon. The sovereign of the forest ran forward, breaking the little one's fall. So he caught him, he saved the little fairy dragon, and the Lord quickly summoned for Pixie, the beautiful flower fairy of the forest. Pixie gave the sovereign a curtsy before her gaze landed upon the mortally wounded fairy dragon, which means that the fairy dragon was dying. So she flew so fast that it seemed like she had teleported to where the mighty being was. She poured all her power into healing the wounded fairy dragon. When it had regained enough strength, the dragon made little squeaks and clicks that only Pixie and the Lord understood. And then this is the Lord talking here, which is this guy. He dares wreak havoc in my territory, the sovereign seethed. He will be paying dearly for this. So I'm assuming he's talking about the demon of the Lost Realm, which is the Here Be Demon. And it says, My lord, he creates chaos wherever he goes. There are heroes gathering to stop him, Pixie informed. So that means, in my opinion, she's talking about when you get your heroes and you're trying to beat the Here Be Demon right now. And then this guy says, let's see if the heroes are willing to accept us as allies. Pixie's eyes lit up at those words. So what this means is this guy right here is kind of like the ruler of the forest, the sovereign. Sovereign means the supreme ruler. So what this little story is basically saying is this guy is the keeper of the forest. He helps all the animals, and when he comes around, the animals are very calm and they know that he's there to help them, and he's pretty much the lord of the forest. Now, he's finding out in the story that there's a demon wreaking havoc in his forest, and he's hurting the animals, the fairy dragons, and blah, blah, blah. Also, the story tells us that there's heroes that are grouping up together to try to fight the demon. So what he's saying is, let's see if those heroes will accept my help. So my theory on this may not be a new hero, as in like a hero that you roll for or something like that. I'm assuming that this is going to be something like in the Lost Realm to help you with the Here Be Demons. Meaning, right now when you go into Here Be Demons and it pops up, you can pick one other person to, on your friends list that their heroes help you to fight the demon. And it's really not enough if you're not, if you're just an average player, you can't really beat the Here Be Demon right now. I mean, it's really hard. You only get a couple tries, and I don't know, maybe I'm just a little newer and I don't really know all the tricks and shit. But basically, my theory on this, like I said, is this guy is going to be strictly in the Lost Realm, and he's going to be there to help out when you fight the demon in some kind of way. I have no idea how or what they have planned, but the little story that they provided really leads me to believe that he's the keeper of the Lost Realm. He's going to be strictly in the Lost Realm, and he's going to be there to help save the Lost Realm from the demon. So I don't know how that's going to incorporate into the Lost Realm or anything like that. But I've heard a lot of people saying he's a new hero and this and that. We just got Warlock, guys. I don't know if they're releasing a new hero yet. It could be. This could be like another. Not really a boss, because he's kind of like trying to. It says right here, let's see if the heroes are willing to accept us as allies. So it's not really a boss like you would fight him. It's kind of saying he's there to help you. So I'm assuming it's there to help players beat Here Be Demons. That's the only thing I can think of, unless they're adding something totally new. They're going to do Here Be Demons differently, or this guy's going to be on your team. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just read through that story and try to kind of explain it. I just really don't think this is going to be a new normal hero. I just really don't. Although he does look pretty awesome. He's got, the horns, like ram's horns on the top, and from what I can see, he's made out of wood. He looks like the forest. It says in the first line, he blended in well with the forest, but he stood out when spotted, probably because his eyes are glowing green, something like that. And if you look in the background here of the actual picture, there's some little clues, like there's a little fairy dragon right here that goes along with the story and stuff like that. So that's my take on it. Maybe you guys have a different opinion. Let me know down in the comments below. And that's what I'm going to stick with until I find out more. I could be wrong. I could be right. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. All I'm saying is I think this is just a guy in the Lost Realm to help you with the demon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. A couple more videos coming today. And everybody stay raw, baby. Alright, take care.